Welcome to H3W, your guide to healing, health, happiness, and wellness. My name is Juby George. I've been a nurse for over a decade, and I have learned that the key to good health and wellness is you and your mind and body connection. In this show, we'll explore some of the ways that we can reach our good health and wellness. So join me for H3W. Welcome back. Join me for H3W. Today we have Marilyn Gazio as our guest. She's a registered dietitian, has master's degree in nutrition, and she's the director of food nutrition at Roxbury Schools in New Jersey.
Everything fits in a healthful diet. There are no bad foods. Over the years, there's been some misinformation out there. All foods fit. It's just moderation and knowing when to make the right choices. If you follow your children's advice, when you're feeding children, you should never encourage them to clean their plate. A lot of adults have weight problems because of that practice that they had when they were children. You should also offer the foods to them, give them a variety, but let them choose the foods that they want to eat and also the amount that they want to eat. They learn to self-regulate at that point, and children who are able to make choices, they're going to have the best nutritional status. Family dinners are really nice, and again, being in such a busy society, if you could make a plan for maybe 1 or 2 nights a week to have a family dinner, those are great. One of the best things that you can do for your children and your family is spend time with them, and having a family meal together is an excellent opportunity. It's time for you to connect with them, find out what's going on their life. You want to have your meals be very pleasant. You want to have happy conversations and focus on positive things. You don't want to focus on eat more, eat more. You want to offer them their foods, let them choose what they want, and let them enjoy it. You might even want to have them have some say in what they'd like to eat. Give them some suggestions and have them prepare their foods. I taught a cooking class this school year with first to fourth graders, and it was wonderful. The children were so enthusiastic, and all they kept saying was, I can't wait to go home and make this with my family. This is going to be great. So they're really looking forward to doing something like that, and I think it's something that you can start very young and really instill a love of cooking, a love of eating, and it will be something that will be positive for them.
That's great. I know I personally enjoy cooking and enjoy cooking with my child, and that's something that I encourage with everybody. What about the calories per person? Because one of the things that you keep on hearing is, okay, low calorie something, or you need to have certain amount of calories per day, and then you shouldn't try, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to bring your calories down and then try to do more activities. But what about the calories? Can you talk about it a little bit?
Sure. There are different calorie levels for different age children, and all children have different needs. They all have different body types. They're all at different stages of growth, and they also have different eating habits. So one size does not fit all. Most children up to the age of 2, they'll need about 1,000 calories a day. When they're 3 to 4, about 1,400. It keeps increasing, and about when you get to around a young girl at 16 years old, she would need about 18 to 2,000 calories a day, and a young boy at the same age could be upwards of 2,500 to 2,800 calories a day. So it is significant, and calories have a bad reputation. People think they're not something that you want to have during the course of the day. If your child has a weight problem, or if you have a weight problem, particularly with children, you never want to put your children on a diet. It almost has a very negative connotation. So you want to encourage more physical activity, and you also want to just offer them better choices of food. For yourself, cutting down on calories is one way to do it, but as we get older, what we really need to do is we need to increase our exercise and more physical activities. And you can take physical activity even doing things that are mundane and part of your life, like housework. Step it up a notch, put a little bit of more energy into it, and you'll find that you're burning calories. The old adages that you've heard, park a little bit farther from the store, walk up the stairs, it's going to help in the long run. But anything that you can do, any type of physical activity, is always going to have a positive impact on your.
That's great. And talking about calories, the next thing that I always have heard of and dealt with is portions and portion control. Everybody's like, you need to have certain portions of carbohydrates, certain portions of protein, and then there's all the fruits and vegetables you're supposed to be eating. Now, I know that you brought some goodies for us to show what actually it is, because for me, I have a hard time figuring out what is a cup. Even though I know there's a measuring cup out there, when I'm eating, I really don't feel comfortable about measuring it. I like to eyeball it, and I do have an idea, but not everybody knows that.
And that can be contributed if you go out to dinner. For example, a serving size of chicken or fish or beef is 3 ounces, which is about the size of the palm of your hand. And if you go to a restaurant and they serve you 3 ounces of meat, fish, or poultry, you're going to be shocked, because it does seem such a little bit. Just about here.
Like this size would be
around your fingers, just
right here, up to this.
That's about what you should be eating. That's
Wow.
for the serving size of meat. But since we live in a portion-sized world, it's very difficult to get ourselves thinking back on serving sizes. But some of the serving sizes, for example, the little 100-calorie packs, they're an ideal serving size. One of the things that people get most off track with is beverages, and I wanted to bring that up. These are junior juices, and this is a 4-ounce juice cup. This is exactly what a serving of juice is per day.
This for children, and what about adults?
A serving of juice is the same, 4 ounces. But if you think about the single serve juices that you'll find in the supermarkets or a 7-Eleven, they're about 16 to 20 ounces, so the calories can sneak up on you. A lot of people give up soda.
One of this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 4 ounces. You
Okay.
can have 2.
Uh-huh.
But what happens when a lot of people, they're changing their eating habits, and they want to give up soda, they'll go to juice. But what they're doing is not realizing that the amount of juice they're drinking, the calories start adding up. So that's something that can be significant. Milk is a better choice. Children should drink milk. Adults should drink milk. This is a flavored milk. My personal theory is if they don't like regular milk and they want to drink a flavored milk, it has a few extra calories, but that's okay for children. It still has the right amount of nutrients in it, so the benefits are outweighing the negative in that respect.
Okay. And what about your fruits
Like
and vegetables?
fruits and vegetables. A serving size of fruits and vegetables is about a half a cup. This sliced up will be about a half a cup. 17 grapes is a half a cup. A small apple, you can dip that in some fat-free caramel. The fruit over here, this is about 2 servings, which is perfectly acceptable to have 2 servings of fruit. The benefits are there.
So when you do 2 servings of fruit, that means you need to decrease at some other area, don't you?
Not really, no. Fruit is 60 calories a serving, so we're talking 120
So
calories
is
for
this
this
just
entire.
for with lunch or with dinner?
You could have that with dinner if
and
you
this
like.
is this
or-
one serving. This whole serving is for the whole day that you're talking about.
No, that's 2 servings of fruit. We need to have, you've heard all the campaigns, 5 a day.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have at least 5 or 6 or more servings of fruits and vegetables a day. So that would count as 2. But you could have that as an afternoon snack. You might want to throw some low-fat cheese in with that, or some cottage cheese would be very nice, something like that.
Is that to balance the sugar, or why do you want to add?
You want to get all your nutrients. You want to get your nutrients in during the course of the day. You want to get them in mainly during your meals, but snacks can be used to supplement those.
Mm-hmm.
If you find you're not eating enough protein or getting enough calcium, and most people do not get enough calcium, you might want to throw some cheese on with that, or have some yogurt with your fruit. That's another way to get the nutrients that you'll be needing.